There is a quiet knowledge, isn't there, that as you lay down to rest tonight, tomorrow morning is already being formed. That on the other side of this darkness, this quiet, this hoped-for peace, a new day is already waiting for you, holding its breath just over the horizon. What if that first moment of consciousness, the very first sliver of light that meets your eyes, did not have to be a trigger for a familiar, tightening knot in your chest? What if the dawn could feel like a gentle invitation instead of a silent alarm? Tonight, we will not try to fight the feeling of tomorrow's weight. We won't attempt to build a wall against it or outsmart it. Instead, we will do something far more gentle and far more powerful. We will begin to create a space, a deep, quiet sanctuary within you, where the part of you that holds this worry can finally feel safe enough to rest. A space where you can gently unlearn the habit of bracing for the day. And remember the simple, quiet feeling of just being. And it all begins right here, in this bed, in this moment. There is nowhere else you need to be. There is nothing you need to solve or figure out. Your only task is to allow yourself to be held by the surface beneath you. Feel the simple, honest contact your body is making with the bed. Notice the weight of your head on the pillow, a weight you have been carrying all day long. And now, you can let it go. Give that weight fully to the pillow that is here to support it. Let your head feel heavy, settled, and completely at rest. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Feel how they connect to the mattress, perhaps rounded slightly forward from the posture of the day. Without any effort, simply invite them to release. Imagine them softening, widening, and melting down into the surface beneath you, letting go of all the burdens they have carried. You are no longer carrying the world on your shoulders. For tonight, that job is done. Your only job is to rest. Now, let your attention drift down to your hands. Notice where they are resting. Are they open, or are the fingers gently curled? So often, we hold a subtle tension here, a readiness to grasp, to do, to fix. See if you can invite a new kind of softness into your palms, into each finger, right to the very tips. Imagine a warm, gentle wave of relaxation flowing down your arms and pooling in your hands, leaving them heavy, warm, and utterly still. There is nothing to hold on to right now, nothing to control. You can simply let be. And bring that same gentle curiosity to your jaw. This is a place where we store so much unconscious tension. The unsaid words, the stress of the day. Allow your teeth to part, just slightly. Let your tongue rest softly in the bottom of your mouth. Feel the small, powerful muscles on either side of your face begin to let go. With this release, you might feel a wave of calm spread across your entire face, smoothing your brow, softening the area around your eyes. You are safe here. You are secure. Now, let your awareness settle on the simple, miraculous rhythm of your own breath. You don't need to change it or control it in any way. Just notice it. Notice the gentle rise of your chest or belly as the air flows in, and the soft, easy release as the air flows out. This breath has been with you every moment of your life. It is your most constant, faithful companion, an anchor to this present moment. Each inhale is a wave of fresh energy, of life itself flowing into you. And each exhale is a natural letting go, a release of what is no longer needed. Imagine that with every out-breath, you are releasing a little bit of the day that has passed. Any lingering conversations, any unresolved worries, any sense of rush. Just let it all ride out on the gentle current of your breath. Feel the air in the room on any exposed skin. Perhaps it is cool and still. Feel the texture and the weight of the blanket or covers resting upon you. This is your cocoon, a space of warmth, darkness, and profound safety. Within this space, you are completely free from the demands of the world. No one needs anything from you here. There are no expectations to meet. This time belongs only to you and to the deep, healing rest your body and mind so deeply deserve. Notice the sounds around you. Perhaps there's a gentle hum from outside or the quiet settling of the building you are in. Don't resist these sounds. Let them be a part of your experience. Sounds that confirm you are safe, tucked away, while the world outside carries on. These sounds can become a kind of lullaby, a backdrop to your descent into peace. Every element of this moment is conspiring to help you let go. The darkness, the quiet, the comfort of your bed, the steady rhythm of your breath. You are simply allowing your body to do what it instinctively knows how to do. You are allowing it to find its way back to equilibrium, back to a state of deep and profound rest. The weight of tomorrow morning may feel real, but it does not belong here, in this moment. This moment is for release. This moment is for peace. And as you continue to breathe, gently in and slowly out, you might begin to feel a sense of heaviness spreading through your limbs. This is a good feeling. It is the feeling of your muscles truly letting go, of your body surrendering to gravity and to rest. Allow your legs to feel heavy. Allow your arms to feel heavy. Allow your whole body to sink a little deeper into the mattress, held completely and without question. There is nothing for you to do but to receive this support, to allow yourself to be held, to trust in this process of letting go. Every breath out is an invitation to go a little deeper, to release a little more, to sink into a state of calm that is always available to you, just beneath the surface of your thoughts. You are drifting now on a quiet sea, and the shore of sleep is drawing closer. You don't have to swim towards it. You just have to allow the gentle tide of your own fatigue, your own need for rest, to carry you there. Everything is all right. Right here, in this breath, in this darkness, you are whole, you are safe, and you are perfectly at peace. And from this place of safety, a new kind of morning can begin. From this quiet harbor of the present moment, from this place of safety you have created just by letting go, we can gently and without fear turn our attention to that silent alarm we spoke of. We don't need to feel it now. We are simply going to look at it together from a place of deep calm and curiosity. You know the feeling well. It often arrives before your thoughts do. A physical announcement that the day is here. For some, it is a tightness that gathers in the center of the chest, a subtle yet insistent pressure, as if a quiet hand is pressing down. It's a feeling that makes taking a full, deep breath feel like an effort. Before any story of worry begins, there is simply this sensation, a physical signature of readiness, of bracing. For others, it is the feeling of a tiny frantic bird fluttering in the stomach, a little knot of energy that seems to hum with a nervous vibration. Or perhaps it's a sudden quickening of the heart, a rhythm that shifts from the slow, deep beat of sleep into a faster tempo, preparing for a race that hasn't even begun. These are not just feelings. They are pure physical sensations, energy in the body. And for so long, perhaps, the mind has learned to react to them instantly, to label them as anxiety. as dread, as wrong. The moment the sensation appears, a story follows close behind. A story of all the things that could go wrong, all the demands of the day, all the reasons to be afraid. But what if, just for a moment, we could separate the sensation from the story? What if we could learn to witness that tightening in the chest simply as tightness? To notice the knot in the stomach simply as a cluster of energy? Without judgment, without fear, without adding the second layer of meaning. This is the practice of witnessing. It is the simple, profound act of observing what is happening within you as if you were a kind scientist, full of gentle curiosity. You are not trying to change it, or fix it, or make it go away. You are simply noticing. There is that feeling again. The familiar tightness. Interesting. By not adding the story, you are not adding fuel to the fire. You are allowing the sensation to remain just a sensation, a wave of energy that can rise and just as naturally fall. Think of it this way. Imagine you are standing in a warm, safe room, looking out a large window at a distant horizon. Over that horizon, you see a storm cloud gathering. You can see its shape, its dark colors, the energy churning within it. You can acknowledge its power. You can see the flashes of lightning deep inside it. But from where you are standing, behind the strong, clear glass, you are not in the storm. You are not being rained on. The wind is not touching you. You are the observer. You are the witness to the weather. That storm cloud is the feeling of anxiety. For so long, you have believed that you are the storm, that when it arrives, you are lost inside it, tossed about by its winds and soaked by its rain. But the truth is, you are the vast, stable landscape over which the storm passes. You are the sky that holds the clouds. The weather is not you. It is just something that is moving through you. So right now, from the safety of your bed, from the warmth under these covers, you can practice this. You can bring to mind that morning feeling, that silent alarm, and you can see it as that storm cloud on a distant horizon. See it over there, not in here. Notice its energy. Acknowledge its presence. But at the same time, feel the solid reality of your body resting here. Feel the soft fabric against your skin. Feel the gentle, steady rhythm of your own breathing. This is what is real right now. This safety, this calm. The storm is just a memory or a future projection. It is not here with you in this room. This simple shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. By creating this space between you, the observer, and the feeling that is being observed, you reclaim your power. You are no longer a victim of the feeling. You are the conscious, calm presence that is able to hold the feeling without being consumed by it. The feeling is no longer a threat. It is simply information. It is energy. It is weather passing through the vast sky of your awareness. And you, the sky, remain unchanged, peaceful, and whole. The sky does not fight the clouds. It simply allows them to come and to go. It knows that behind even the darkest clouds, the sun is still shining, that the blue expanse is always there, waiting patiently. You are that blue expanse. You are that vast, open awareness. This anxiety is not the truth of who you are. It is a visitor, a temporary weather pattern, and by learning to witness it from this safe distance, you stop giving it your energy. You stop feeding it with fear and resistance. You simply let it be, knowing that, like all weather, it will eventually pass. Let this idea sink deep into your body as you rest here. The idea that you can feel a feeling, without becoming the feeling. You can witness a storm without getting wet. This is a skill, a capacity for inner peace that you are cultivating right now in the quiet of this night. Allow your body to soften even more with this understanding. Let your breath deepen. You are safe. You are the observer. And from this place of calm awareness, you can watch any and all feelings arise and pass away, like clouds drifting across the infinite, peaceful sky of your own being. There is so much space here, so much peace. You are not the storm. You are the sky. Rest in that knowing. Rest in that space. Allow the gentle waves of sleep to wash over you, carrying this new wisdom into the deepest parts of your mind. As you rest in this newfound space, this quiet awareness that you are the sky and not the weather, let's bring an even deeper layer of compassion to this experience. It is so easy to feel that this morning dread, this silent alarm, is a personal failing, that it is some kind of flaw in your character, a weakness you should be able to overcome. We tell ourselves stories about it. I'm not strong enough. Or, why can't I just be normal? This self-judgment, this internal battle, only adds another layer of suffering on top of the original feeling. It's like being caught in a storm and berating yourself for getting wet. But what if we could see this pattern not as a punishment, but simply as a pattern, a deeply learned, deeply ingrained habit of your nervous system? That's all it is. It is not a reflection of your worth. It is not a life sentence. It is a pathway in the brain and body that has been walked so many times. It has become a well-worn track. Think about how a path is formed in a forest. At first, there is no path, just undergrowth. But if you walk the same route every single day, little by little, the ground becomes packed down. Twigs are broken. Leaves are pushed aside. Over time, a clear trail appears. It becomes the easiest, most automatic way to get from one point to another. You no longer have to think about where you're going. Your feet just naturally follow the path. This morning, anxiety is a path like that. For reasons we may or may not understand, your body learned at some point that waking up was a moment to be on alert. It learned to associate the transition from sleep to consciousness with a need for readiness, for vigilance, for a state of high alert. Perhaps it was a period of intense stress in your life, a difficult job, a painful relationship, or a time of uncertainty. During that period, your body did exactly what it was designed to do. It tried to protect you by flooding your system with cortisol and adrenaline, getting you ready to face a perceived threat. And maybe it did this day after day, week after week. It walked that path from sleep to threat so many times that the path became automatic. Now, even long after the original stressor may be gone, the body remembers the path. It has become a habit. The silent alarm goes off, not because there is a real present danger in your bedroom, but because the body is simply following a deeply learned script. It's a physiological echo of a past that is no longer happening. When you see it this way, can you feel a shift inside? A softening. It moves from being a personal failure to being a biological process. It's not your fault. It is a pattern. And the wonderful, hopeful truth is that patterns can be changed. New paths can be created. It's also so important to validate the sheer exhaustion of it all. Can you take a moment right now to acknowledge how incredibly tiring it is to live this way? To start every single day in a state of self-defense? to have your first waking moments be a battle, a bracing, a clenching against the day ahead. That takes an enormous amount of energy. It is draining on a physical, mental, and emotional level. It makes perfect sense that you feel depleted, that you feel weary of it all. You have been carrying a heavy shield from the moment you wake up, and it is an exhausting burden to bear. So let's offer a moment of profound self-compassion. Silently or in your mind, you can say to yourself, "It makes sense that you feel this way. It makes sense that you're so tired." Let that validation wash over you. It's not an excuse. It's an explanation. It is an act of kindness to the part of you that has been working so hard. Your body has not been trying to hurt you. It has not been trying to sabotage your mornings or ruin your peace. In its own way, with the only tools it knew how to use, your body has been trying to protect you. It learned that the world was a place that required vigilance, and it has been diligently, faithfully, standing on guard for you ever since. It has been a loyal soldier, standing at attention, ready for a battle that is no longer being fought. This understanding changes everything. It allows us to stop fighting with ourselves. You cannot heal a part of you that you are at war with. Healing begins with a truce. It begins with understanding. It begins with compassion. So as you lie here, sinking deeper into comfort and rest, let go of the battle. Let go of the story that you are broken or flawed. You are a resilient human being whose nervous system learned a pattern in an attempt to keep you safe. That's the whole story. And tonight, we are beginning to write a new one. We are starting to gently, patiently create a new path in the forest. A path that leads not from sleep to threat, but from sleep to safety, from waking to calm. Every moment you spend resting here, in this state of gentle awareness, you are packing down the earth on this new path. Every slow, peaceful breath is another footstep on this new trail. You are not erasing the old path. That's not how it works. You are simply creating a new one that is more inviting, more peaceful, more aligned with the life you want to live. And over time, as you choose to walk this new path of calm and safety again and again, it will become the more dominant one. It will become the automatic one. The old path will begin to grow over, softened by time and disuse. This is not a quick fix. This is a gentle, compassionate process of relearning, of repatterning. And it begins with this simple, profound acknowledgement. It makes sense that you feel this way. Your body is trying to protect you. And now, you can learn to offer it a new kind of safety, a deeper kind of rest. Let this truth soothe you into sleep. Let your entire body relax, with the relief of no longer needing to fight itself. You are not broken. You are learning, and your healing has already begun. Let's stay with this compassionate understanding for a little while longer, allowing it to sink in even more deeply. We've acknowledged that this morning anxiety is a pattern born of a protective instinct. Now, let's go a step further and gently reframe this feeling, not as a flaw, not as an enemy, but as a loyal guard. A part of you that at some point in your life learned that it needed to be hyper-vigilant to keep you safe. Imagine this anxious part of you as a dedicated sentry, posted at the gate of your consciousness. Its job, as it understands it, is to sound the alarm at the first sign of potential danger. And for this guard, the transition from the unconsciousness of sleep to the reality of a new day is a critical moment. It's the moment the gates are opened. And so, it stands at the ready, scanning the horizon of the coming hours, looking for any and every possible threat. The long list of tasks, the difficult conversation you need to have, the uncertainty of the future, the memory of past failures. To the guard, these are all potential dangers, and its alarm is the tightening chest, the racing heart, the knot in your stomach. It's yelling, "Wake up! Be ready! Danger is coming!" This guard is not malicious. It's just overzealous. It's working from an old, outdated manual. It learned its job during a time of legitimate crisis or prolonged stress, and it never received the memo that the war is over. It is still fighting a battle from the past, projecting it onto the blank slate of every new morning. For so long, our instinct has been to try to silence this guard, to yell back at it, "Be quiet! There's nothing to be afraid of. You're ruining everything." We try to push it away, ignore it, numb it. But what happens when you yell at a frightened, overzealous guard? It only becomes more agitated. It believes the threat must be even greater than it thought, and it sounds the alarm even louder. The cycle continues. The struggle intensifies. But what if we tried a different approach? What if, instead of fighting it, we turned toward this loyal guard with compassion and curiosity? What if we started to listen? Right now, in the safety of your bed, you can do this. You can bring to mind that anxious feeling, that internal protector. And instead of pushing it away, you can gently turn your attention towards it. You can approach it not with fear, but with a quiet, open-hearted curiosity. You can ask it, "What are you trying to protect me from?" You don't even need a clear, verbal answer. Just posing the question with genuine sincerity is enough to change the entire dynamic. It's an act of friendship. It's an acknowledgement that this part of you has a positive intention, even if its methods are causing you pain. As you ask this question, just listen. Listen with your body. What feelings or images arise? Perhaps you get a sense of protecting yourself from judgment, from failure, from being overwhelmed, from being abandoned or unseen. You might sense a deep, old fear of not being enough, or of something terrible happening. Whatever comes up, you don't need to analyze it or fix it. Your only job is to receive the information with kindness. "Ah," you can say to it, "I see. You're afraid of being overwhelmed. Thank you for showing me that." This is the beginning of a dialogue, a relationship built on trust instead of conflict. You are letting this part of you know that you hear it, you see it, you understand its concern. The next step is to acknowledge its purpose and thank it for its hard work. This might sound strange, to thank the very feeling that causes you so much distress, but it is a profoundly healing act. You can say to this part of you, silently in your heart, "Thank you for working so hard to keep me safe. I know you have been on duty for a very long time, without a break. You have been so loyal, so dedicated. I see how exhausted you must be. You have done a truly incredible job with the information you had." Feel the truth in these words. This part of you has expended immense energy on your behalf. It has been a tireless guardian. By offering it gratitude, you are validating its existence and its role. You are moving from being its enemy to being its compassionate leader. You are becoming the wise, calm adult who can finally come and relieve the young, frightened soldier from its post. You are letting it know that the world has changed, that you are stronger now, that you have more resources, and that you can handle the day without this constant screaming alarm. By doing this, You are not indulging the anxiety. You are healing the root of it. You are offering safety to the part of you that feels fundamentally unsafe. You are bringing it home. Imagine placing a gentle, comforting hand on the shoulder of this guard. Imagine looking it in the eye with kindness and saying, "I'm here now. I can take it from here. You don't have to carry this burden all alone anymore." Can you feel the potential for release in that? The possibility of a great collective sigh of relief from deep within your own system. This is not about getting rid of a part of yourself. It's about integrating it. It's about transforming the frightened guard into a wise advisor. Its sensitivity can become a strength, a source of intuition. But first, it needs to feel safe. It needs to know that you, the conscious, compassionate self, are in charge. Time 2.0s. So as you drift towards sleep tonight, let this gentle dialogue continue. Let this feeling of gratitude for your own protective systems fill your body. Thank your heart for beating. Thank your lungs for breathing. And thank this loyal guard for its tireless, if misguided, service. You are building a new internal relationship based on trust, kindness, and understanding. And in that relationship, there is no room for the old war. There is only peace. There is only a slow, gentle, and deeply healing return to wholeness. Having opened this compassionate dialogue with the protective part of you, having thanked it for its tireless work, we can now create a space for a gentle release. For so long, this guard has been holding the tension for you. Now, we can give it permission to finally set that tension down. The first step in any true release is permission. Often, we are so afraid of our own feelings, so afraid of being overwhelmed, that we unconsciously suppress them. We build internal dams to hold back the river of stored up fear, stress, and worry. But holding back that river takes an immense amount of energy. Tonight, in this safe and quiet space, we are going to grant ourselves full permission to feel. We will open the floodgates just a little, not to create a destructive flood, but to allow the river to begin flowing naturally again. You can say to yourself, in this moment, it is safe to feel. I am held. I am supported. I can allow whatever needs to surface to do so, knowing that I will not be swept away. This is a conscious act of creating a safe container for your own emotional experience. The container is your awareness, your compassion, your gentle breath, and the physical safety of your bed. Within this strong container, any feeling can be held and processed without causing harm. Imagine, for a moment, that your entire body has been like a clenched fist. Think of how a fist feels when it's held tight for a long, long time. The muscles are hard, the knuckles are white. There's a tremor of strain running through it. This is how the body holds anxiety. The heart is a clenched fist. The stomach is a clenched fist. The jaw, the shoulders, the very cells of your being have been held in this state of tightness, bracing for an impact that never comes. For years, perhaps, this has been your default state, so familiar that you may not even notice it anymore. But tonight, you can begin to notice, and you can give that fist permission to unclench, slowly, gently. There is no rush. Let's start with the physical body. Bring your awareness to your stomach, a place where worry so often gathers into a tight knot. Picture that knot in your mind's eye. See it not as an enemy, but as a dense ball of protective energy. Now, with your next exhale, imagine that knot just softening at the edges. Just a little. You are not forcing it to dissolve. You are simply inviting it to release its grip, even by 1%. Breathe in gently. And as you breathe out, imagine another wave of softness moving through that area, allowing the muscles to loosen, to spread, to rest. Imagine the fist of your stomach slowly, finger by finger, beginning to open. With each breath, it becomes a little looser, a little softer, a little more at ease. There is a profound release in this simple act of allowing. Now, bring that same intention to your heart space, in the center of your chest. This is where we feel the ache of dread, the pressure of responsibility. Visualize the emotional fist that has been clenched around your heart, guarding it, protecting it from hurt. And with your breath, with your gentle intention, invite that fist to open. Imagine the muscles around your heart and lungs letting go. Feel the space in your chest begin to expand, creating more room for your breath, more room for life. You might feel a wave of sadness or grief as you do this. That is perfectly okay. When we finally allow ourselves to unclench, we often feel the stored up emotions that the clenching was designed to hold back. Just let these feelings be part of the flow. Let the river move. They are not a sign that something is wrong. They are a sign that your healing is beginning. You are finally allowing the frozen energy to thaw and move through you. This release happens most powerfully through the breath. The exhale is the body's natural built-in mechanism for letting go. So let's use it consciously. With your next inhale, I invite you to imagine gathering up all the stored tension, all the silent worry, all the exhaustion from your body. Gather it from your toes, your legs, your belly, your chest, your arms, your head. Gather it all into your lungs, and then, with a long, slow, audible sigh, let it all go. Ha! Feel the vibration of the sigh in your chest. Feel the physical release as you empty your lungs completely. Let's do that again. A gentle, full breath in, collecting the tightness, the fear, the pattern of bracing, and a long, slow, soft sigh out, releasing it from your body, releasing it into the quiet air of the room. Ha! You are physically carrying out the stored up worry and letting it go. You are teaching your body, on a cellular level, how to release its grip. This is not just a mental exercise. It is a deeply somatic experience. Your nervous system is receiving a direct message of safety with every conscious, releasing breath. The message is, the danger has passed. The clenching is no longer needed. It is safe to be soft. It is safe to be open. As you continue to breathe naturally now, feel the resonance of this release in your body. Feel the new softness in your belly, the new openness in your chest, the new weight of your limbs as they sink even more deeply into the mattress. You are unclenching your entire being. You are letting go of the shield you have been carrying for so long. And what you are finding underneath is not weakness, but a profound and gentle strength, a quiet resilience, a deep, abiding peace that has been there all along, just waiting for you to feel safe enough to experience it. Let the feeling of this gentle, open state be your lullaby. Let your body remember what it feels like to be unclenched, to be at ease. This is your natural state. This is home. There is nothing more you need to do right now than to rest in this openness, allowing the healing currents of sleep to continue this process of release for you, deep into the night. Now that you have gently begun to unclench your heart, your body, your entire being, we can speak directly to that loyal guard, that protective part of you, in a new way. From this place of calm and open-heartedness, your words carry a different weight, a different truth. Imagine that protector, that sentry, standing before you, not as a fearsome monster, but perhaps as a younger version of yourself, or simply as a field of tense energy within you. See it clearly, with compassion. It looks tired, doesn't it? It has been on high alert for so long. Its shoulders are hunched. Its eyes are wide, scanning constantly for threats. It is utterly exhausted from its unending vigil. Now, from your wise, calm center, you can speak to it. You don't need to speak out loud. Your intention, your heartfelt thought, is more than enough. You can gently say to it, "Your shift is over for tonight. You have done more than enough. I see how hard you have worked, and I am so grateful. But I am safe now, and you are safe now. It is time to rest." Let these words be a soothing balm. Let this part of you truly hear them. It may not believe you at first. It has been programmed for vigilance. So, you can reassure it. Look around. You can say to it, "We are in a safe bed. The doors are locked. The world outside is quiet. There are no immediate threats here. There is nothing you need to do to protect us in this moment. I am here now, and I can take the watch. You have my permission to stand down." Feel the power of this act. You are stepping into your role as the calm, confident leader of your own inner world. You are not banishing this part of you. You are relieving it of a duty that has become a crushing burden. You are offering it the one thing it has never had, a true and lasting sense of safety provided by you. To help this feeling sink in, we can use the image of a river. For a long time, the current of anxious energy has been a raging torrent within you, and you have felt like you were a small boat, tossed about in the rapids, constantly on the verge of capsizing. It's a terrifying and exhausting way to live. But now, we can shift our perspective. Imagine yourself not as the boat, but as the steady, solid riverbank. You are the earth, the ground, the unmoving presence that contains the river. The river itself is the anxious energy. It's just a current of feeling, of sensation flowing through. As the riverbank, you can allow the water to rush past. You can feel its power, its speed, its coldness, but it does not move you. It does not threaten your existence. You are the witness, the container. You are not the current. Let yourself feel this now. Feel your body as the steady, stable riverbank, resting here on the bed, and allow any remaining currents of anxious energy to simply flow. Don't try to stop them. Don't try to dam the river. That only builds up pressure. Instead, just let it flow through you and away. Imagine the current moving down through your body, out through your feet, and dissolving harmlessly into the earth beneath you. You are the stable ground that allows the energy to pass. You are not the energy itself. This realization brings with it a profound sense of peace. You don't have to control the river. You don't have to fight the current. You just have to remember that you are the bank, strong, stable, unmoved. The river of feelings will always be there. Life brings waves of joy, sadness, fear, and excitement. That is the nature of being human. But your peace does not depend on the river being perfectly still. Your peace comes from knowing, deep in your bones, that you are the unshakable bank. Now, we can offer a final, powerful affirmation to that tired guard, that protective part of you. It's a message it needs to hear over and over again until it becomes a deep, cellular belief. The affirmation is simply this: you have done enough. It is safe to rest now. Let's repeat that, silently, in our minds. Let the words resonate through your whole body. You have done enough. Feel the truth of that. Acknowledge all the years of vigilance, all the energy spent on worry, all the sleepless nights. It was enough, more than enough. You can let go of the belief that you need to be constantly striving, constantly worrying in order to be safe. It is safe to rest now. Feel this safety in the present moment. Feel it in the warmth of your blankets, in the softness of your pillow, in the steady rhythm of your breathing. This moment, right here, is safe. And in this safety, rest is not a luxury. It is a possibility. It is an invitation. As you offer this message to your inner protector, you might feel a final layer of tension release, a deep, internal sigh. This is the feeling of the guard finally, tentatively, lowering its shield. The feeling of the soldier finally being able to unlace their boots. It is the beginning of a profound inner truce. The war with yourself is ending, and in its place, a quiet, gentle peace is beginning to dawn. Allow this peace to be your guide as you drift deeper towards sleep. There is no need to hold on to it tightly. Simply allow it to be there, like a soft light glowing in the center of your being. This light is the truth of who you are. It is the calm, wise self that has been here all along. And tonight, you are giving it the space to shine. You have done enough. It is safe to rest now. Let these words carry you into a deep, restorative, and profoundly peaceful sleep. Having invited that loyal guard to rest, having felt the steady presence of yourself as the riverbank, we arrive at a truly liberating realization. It is a simple truth, yet it has the power to change your entire relationship with your inner world. The truth is this feeling is not your name. The anxiety you experience, the dread, the worry, it is an event. It is a process happening within you, but it is not you. For so long, we tend to merge our identity with our most persistent feelings. We say, I am anxious. We don't say, I am feeling a wave of anxiety right now. That small shift in language points to a profound difference in perspective. When we say, I am anxious, we collapse our entire being into that one feeling. We become small, trapped, and defined by the storm. But when we say, I am feeling anxiety, we create space. We acknowledge that I am the one who is doing the feeling, and the anxiety is the thing being felt. The I is the container, and the feeling is the content. They're not the same. Let's return to our metaphor of the sky. The sky is your true nature, vast, open, clear, and fundamentally peaceful. It is always there. The weather, the clouds, the rain, the storms, the sunshine, these are your thoughts and emotions. They are temporary. They pass through the sky, but they can never harm the sky. A storm can rage, lightning can flash, but the sky itself remains untouched, unchanged. The storm is a dramatic, noisy, and often frightening event, but it is not the sky's identity. The sky's identity is its own vast, silent presence. You are the sky. Anxiety is just the weather. A particularly loud and persistent storm, perhaps, but weather nonetheless. Can you feel the freedom in this? You are not the storm. You are the sky that holds the storm. You have been mistakenly identifying with the weather, believing that every time a dark cloud appears, your very nature has become dark and stormy. But it's not true. You are the awareness that holds this feeling, not the feeling itself. This is not just a clever idea. It's an experience you can have right now. As you lie here, notice your breathing. Notice the physical sensations of your body against the bed. Notice any sounds in the room. Who is doing the noticing? Who is this aware presence that is able to witness all of these things? The breath, the sensations, the sounds. That is you. That is the sky of your being. Now, if a thought of worry arises, or a flicker of anxious sensation, notice that this same awareness can witness that too. The awareness itself is not anxious. The awareness is simply aware. It is calm, neutral, and spacious. It is the silent witness behind your eyes, the quiet presence that was here before the feeling arrived and will be here long after it is gone. This is your true nature, this quiet, calm center. It may have been obscured by the clouds for a long time, so long that you forgot the blue sky was even there. But it has never left you. Tonight, we are not trying to get rid of the clouds. We are simply remembering the sky. We are shifting our identification from the temporary, passing weather to the eternal, unchanging presence that holds it all. This changes everything. When a wave of anxiety arises, you no longer have to panic and think, "Oh no, here I go again. I am anxious." Instead, you can adopt the perspective of the sky and say, "Ah, a storm cloud is passing through. Interesting. I will watch it, feel its rain, and know that I am the vast space in which it is happening." This creates a profound sense of inner stability and peace. Your well-being no longer depends on having perfect weather. You can be at peace even when a storm is raging, because you know that you are not the storm. Let's solidify this with a simple, powerful affirmation. Let it sink deep into your subconscious mind as you drift towards sleep. The affirmation is, "I am the awareness that holds this feeling, not the feeling itself." Breathe that in. Let it fill you. I am the awareness that holds this feeling. Feel the spaciousness in that, the calm, the stability, not the feeling itself. Feel the release in that, the liberation, the freedom from having to be defined by your pain. You are so much bigger than your anxiety. You are as vast as the sky. Your anxiety is just one small cloud in your infinite expanse. By reclaiming this truth, you are reclaiming your power, your peace, and your true identity. You are remembering who you have always been, beneath the noise of the mind and the turbulence of emotion. So, rest now as the sky. Feel your own vastness. Feel the quiet, peaceful presence that is your core. If thoughts or feelings drift by like clouds, let them. They cannot harm you. They are not you. They are simply passing through. You are the silent, loving awareness that holds it all. And in that holding, there is a profound and healing peace. Let this peace carry you into the depths of sleep, where your mind can continue to integrate this liberating truth. You are not the storm. You are the sky. Rest now. Rest in your own infinite and peaceful nature. Having remembered that you are the vast sky, not the passing weather, we can now begin a very gentle and practical process. We can begin to teach the body a new language. For a long time, its primary language has been the language of threat. The nervous system has become fluent in the vocabulary of anxiety. The tight chest, the racing heart, the shallow breath, the clenched muscles. This language has become its automatic default setting. It speaks threat even when there is none. Tonight, we will begin to introduce a new language, a different vocabulary. This is the language of safety, and it's a language that is spoken not through words, but through sensation. We are going to teach the body on a cellular level what it feels like to be safe, to be calm, to be at ease. We are not just telling the body it is safe, we are helping it to feel safe. This is the key to creating a new, lasting pattern. The mind can be convinced of something, but unless the body learns the feeling of it, the old patterns will persist. So this is a practice of deep, embodied learning. And we begin in the simplest way possible. Right now, as you lie here, I want you to scan your body with your awareness, not looking for tension, but looking for its opposite. Scan your body for one tiny place, one small sensation that feels neutral or even just a little bit pleasant. It doesn't have to be a big feeling of bliss. It can be incredibly subtle. Perhaps it's the feeling of your right pinky finger, which feels completely relaxed. Or maybe it's the gentle warmth where your hand is resting on your stomach. It could be the soft, cool feeling of the pillow against your cheek, or the simple, neutral sensation of your left ear. Take a moment. Be a gentle detective, searching for just one small anchor of calm or neutrality in the vast landscape of your body. Don't worry if it's hard to find at first. Just be patient. There is always at least 1 square inch of your body that is not caught up in the story of anxiety. Find that place. Once you have found it, gently rest all of your attention there. Don't try to amplify the feeling or change it. Just let your awareness be with it, like a butterfly resting gently on a leaf. Notice the qualities of this sensation. Is it warm? Cool? Is it soft? Is there a gentle tingling? Just observe it with quiet curiosity. This small spot is your somatic anchor of calm. It is a portal into the language of safety. It is a direct physical experience of okayness in your body right now. By placing your attention here, you are turning up the volume on the signal of safety and turning down the volume on the signal of threat. You are telling your nervous system, see, right here, in this place, we are safe. Now, once you feel settled with this sensation, we can begin to help it expand. Imagine that this small point of calm has a gentle, warm glow. And with each breath you take, this warm, calm glow begins to expand just a little bit. If your anchor was in your hand, imagine the warmth spreading into your other fingers, then into your palm, then slowly, gently, up into your wrist. There is no effort here. You are simply allowing it to happen. You are inviting the sensation of calm to grow at its own pace. We can use the analogy of a gentle tide. Imagine this feeling of calm is a warm, soothing tide of relaxation. And with each inhale, the tide recedes just a tiny bit, gathering its peaceful energy. And with each exhale, the warm tide washes a little further up the shore of your body, soothing every nerve, every muscle, every cell it touches. Let this warm tide of relaxation wash up from your hands into your arms, filling them with a pleasant heaviness. Let it flow from your feet up into your legs, releasing all the tension of standing and walking. Let this gentle tide wash up through your torso, softening your belly, expanding your chest, and soothing your back. Imagine this warm, calm wave washing up into your shoulders, melting away any remaining tension, then flowing down your spine. Let it continue up into your neck and jaw, releasing the deep patterns of clenching. And finally, let this tide of peace wash over your entire head, soothing your scalp, your forehead, the muscles around your eyes. You are gently and systematically bathing every part of your body in the physical sensation of safety. you are teaching your cells a new song. The old song was one of tension and fear. The new song is one of release and calm. And your body is a brilliant student. It learns through repetition, through experience. The more you practice resting in this feeling, the more familiar it becomes. You are carving that new neural pathway we talked about. The path from waking to calm is being paved, not with thoughts, but with this felt sense of deep physical ease. So just for the next few moments, allow this to be your only focus. The feeling of this warm, calm tide, gently and rhythmically washing through your entire body with each breath. You are not trying to get anywhere. You are simply being with this pleasant, soothing sensation. This is the language of safety. And tonight, you are becoming fluent in it. Allow this feeling to be the very last thing you are aware of as you drift off to sleep. Let your subconscious mind be saturated with this new vocabulary of calm so that it can work through the night, gently rewriting the old script of fear and preparing you for a new kind of morning. One that begins with this very feeling of deep, embodied peace. As this warm tide of relaxation continues to wash through you, let's deepen our connection to the source of its rhythm, your own gentle breath. We have noticed the breath before, but now we can discover it in a new way. We can come to know it not just as a biological function, but as your most reliable, constant, and powerful anchor to the present moment. It is the safest harbor you will ever find. Think about it. Your thoughts can time travel into a worrisome future or a regrettable past. Your emotions can be a turbulent sea. The world outside is unpredictable and ever-changing. But your breath is always here. It is always now. In this exact moment. By simply bringing your full attention to the physical sensation of your breath flowing in and out, you are instantly transported out of the chaotic world of thought and into the calm, simple reality of the present. This is its magic. It is an anchor that when you drop it, immediately stops the drift of your mind. So let's drop that anchor now. Place your attention on the place in your body where you feel the breath most clearly. It might be the cool air passing through your nostrils. It might be the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Or it might be the soft expansion and contraction of your belly. There's no right or wrong place. Just choose the spot that feels most obvious to you tonight. And now, rest your awareness there, as if you have nothing else in the world to do. Feel the full journey of one single breath. The air flowing in, cool and fresh. A brief pause at the top, and the air flowing out, warm and soft. And then another, just this one. Don't think about the breath. Feel it. Experience it directly as a pure physical sensation. If your mind wanders, and it will, that's not a problem. That's just what minds do. The moment you notice you've drifted, gently and kindly, without any judgment, guide your attention back to the anchor of your breath. Every time you do this, you are strengthening a muscle. The muscle of presence. The muscle of calm. Now, let's explore the rhythm of peace. You don't need to force your breath to be slow, but you can gently invite it to deepen. Notice what happens when you make your exhale just a little bit longer than your inhale. This isn't a strain. It's a soft, gentle extension. A slow, easy breath in, and a long, leisurely, complete breath out. This simple act of elongating the exhale sends a direct and powerful signal of safety to your nervous system. It is the physiological opposite of the fight or flight response, which is characterized by short, shallow, rapid breathing. A long, slow exhale activates the vagus nerve, which is the main highway of your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's innate rest and digest system. It's like sending a telegraph message directly to your brainstem that says, "All is well. The threat has passed. You can stand down. You can relax." This isn't just a psychological trick. It's a biological fact. You are using the remote control of your breath to consciously switch your body from a state of stress to a state of calm. So let's practice this for a few moments. A comfortable inhale, filling your belly and chest, and a long, slow, gentle exhale, letting the air release as slowly and smoothly as possible. Imagine you are deflating a balloon in the most gradual way you can. Let every last bit of air go, and then allow the next inhale to happen naturally without rushing. Let's try it again. A natural, easy inhale, and a long, slow, sighing exhale. With every one of these breaths, you are speaking the language of safety directly to your body's control center. You are strengthening the new neural pathway of calm. This is why the breath is such a powerful tool. It is always with you. It is free. And it works. It is the bridge between your conscious intention to be calm and your body's autonomic response. You are consciously piloting your own physiology towards peace. Let's embed this practice with a gentle affirmation, weaving it into the rhythm of your breathing. As you breathe in, you can silently say to yourself, with every breath, and as you breathe out, slowly and gently, I am teaching my body that it is safe. Breathe in with every breath. Breathe out. I am teaching my body that it is safe. Let this become a gentle mantra, a lullaby for your nervous system. You are not just hoping to feel safe. You are actively, gently, and lovingly teaching yourself safety, one breath at a time. This is an act of profound self-care, of self-reparenting. You are becoming the safe, steady presence for yourself that you have always needed. Feel the truth of this practice sinking in. You have within you, at all times, the ability to regulate your own state. You are not helpless in the face of anxiety. You have this anchor. You have this tool. You have your own gentle breath. So for the remainder of your journey into sleep tonight, you don't need to do anything else. Just stay with your anchor. Feel the gentle rocking motion of your breath, like a boat tied safely in a calm harbor. If waves of thought or feeling come, let them. Your anchor will hold. You are safe. You are secure. You are moored to the present moment by this simple, miraculous, and ever-present rhythm. With every breath, you are teaching your body that it is safe, and your body is learning. It is remembering the path back home, to its natural state of deep and profound rest. Resting here, anchored by the gentle rhythm of your breath, bathed in the warm tide of relaxation, we can now take another step. We can begin to access a deep and powerful resource that already exists within you, your own cellular memory of calm. Your body has not always been in a state of high alert. There have been moments in your life, even if they feel distant or fleeting, where you have experienced profound safety, peace, or ease. Your cells remember what that feels like. The memory is not just in your mind, it is stored in your very tissues. Tonight, we are going to gently invite that memory to re-emerge, to remind your entire system of its own innate capacity for peace. This is not about forcing a positive thought. It is about accessing a genuine, felt experience from your own past and allowing it to become present in your body right now. So, without any pressure, I want you to let your mind drift back through the landscape of your life. Gently scan your memories, looking for any moment, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, where you felt deeply safe, content, or at ease. It could be a very simple memory. Perhaps it was the feeling of being a child, tucked into bed by a loving parent, feeling completely safe and cared for. Or maybe it was a moment sitting in the warm sun on a beautiful day, with nothing to do and nowhere to be, feeling the heat on your skin. It might be the memory of laughing so hard with a dear friend that your stomach ached with joy. It could be the feeling of holding a beloved pet, feeling their warmth and steady breathing. Or a moment in nature, standing by the ocean, listening to the waves, or walking in a quiet forest, surrounded by the silent strength of the trees. It doesn't have to be a monumental event. In fact, the simplest moments often hold the purest feelings of peace. It could be the taste of a perfect cup of tea, the feeling of a warm bath, or the comfort of a favorite sweater. Let your mind gently sift through these possibilities. Don't strain for it. Just allow a memory to surface, whatever it may be. Once a memory gently arrives, I want you to step into it. Don't just think about it from a distance. Immerse yourself in the sensory details of that moment. What did you see? See the colors, the light, the shapes around you. What did you hear? Hear the sounds or the silence of that peaceful time? What did you smell? And most importantly, what did you feel in your body? This is the key. Tune into the physical sensations of that past calm. In that memory, where did you feel the peace in your body? Was it a warmth in your chest? A feeling of lightness in your limbs? A soft, relaxed feeling in your belly? A sense of open space in your mind? Whatever it was, I want you to see if you can feel that sensation in your body now, even just a little bit. Your body has a perfect memory. By simply recalling the scene, you can often reactivate the corresponding physical state. So, as you hold this peaceful memory in your mind, let the feeling of it begin to permeate your body here in this bed. Allow the warmth from that sunny day to spread through your chest now. Allow the feeling of safety from being tucked in as a child to wrap around you like a blanket tonight. Allow the quiet strength of that forest to fill your being. You are not just remembering a feeling, you are re-embodying it. You are reminding your nervous system of a state it already knows how to access. You are showing it, see? This is also a part of us. This deep calm is our birthright. It's not something we have to create from scratch. It's something we just need to remember. This is a profoundly hopeful and empowering realization. The capacity for profound peace is not something outside of you that you need to acquire. It already exists within you. It is a part of your history, a part of your biology. You are simply dusting it off, bringing it out of the archives, and letting it breathe again in the present moment. And as you do this, you are honoring your own inherent resilience. Think of all you have been through in your life, all the challenges, the heartaches, the stresses, and yet, here you are. You have survived it all. And within you, you still carry these seeds of peace, these memories of calm. They have not been destroyed. They have simply been waiting patiently for you to turn your attention back to them. You are so much more resilient than you think. Your natural state is not anxiety. It is equilibrium. It is calm. Anxiety is a temporary deviation from that state. a response to perceived threats. Your body is always trying to find its way back home to balance. Tonight, by reawakening these memories of peace, you are helping it find the way. You are lighting up the path home with the gentle glow of your own past experiences of safety and joy. So rest in this reawakened feeling. Let it merge with the warm tide of relaxation and the steady anchor of your breath. Let these three currents, the remembered calm, the physical relaxation, and the steady breath, weave together into a powerful river of peace, carrying you effortlessly into the deepest, most healing sleep you have had in a long time. Your body knows how to do this. You are just gently reminding it how. Floating on this gentle river of peace, woven from your breath, your body, and your own memories of calm, we can now do something truly creative. We can begin to gently rewrite tomorrow's first page. Sleep is a powerful time for the subconscious mind. It is a time of consolidation, of learning, of pruning away what is not needed and strengthening what is. As you drift into this deeply receptive state, we can plant a seed. We can offer your mind a new image, a new possibility for how tomorrow morning can feel. This is not about forceful visualization or trying to control the future. It is a gentle offering, a subtle suggestion, like placing a single, perfect flower bulb into fertile soil just before the winter sleep. You don't force the bulb to grow. You simply place it in the right conditions and trust that the life within it knows what to do. The darkness and rest of your sleep will be the soil and the water that allow this new seed to germinate. So, with your eyes closed, resting comfortably, I want you to gently allow an image of your morning to form. Imagine yourself in your bed, just as you are now, but it is tomorrow morning. The very first light of dawn is just beginning to filter through the window. It's a soft, gentle light, not harsh or alarming. See the familiar shapes of your room emerging slowly from the darkness. Now, imagine yourself beginning to stir, not with a jolt, but with a slow, languid stretch, like a cat waking from a long, satisfying nap. Feel the pleasure of that stretch in your muscles, a gentle reawakening of your body. And now, bring your awareness to your first breath of the day. Imagine that first conscious breath being soft and deep and easy. A breath that fills your belly with calm, not with tension. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest and notice that it is a rhythm of peace, not of panic. What is the first feeling in your body in this new version of tomorrow? We are not aiming for an unrealistic explosion of joy or excitement. That would feel inauthentic, and your system would reject it. Instead, let's aim for something far more powerful and achievable: neutrality. Imagine waking up, and the first feeling is simply quiet, a blank slate, a sense of simple presence without an overlay of dread. Feel what that would be like in your body. The absence of the knot in your stomach, the absence of the tightness in your chest, just a calm stillness, a feeling of simple, uncomplicated being. Your body is just your body, resting in a bed. The morning is just the morning, a collection of light and temperature and sound. There is no story attached to it yet. It is a fresh, unwritten page. Hold this image, this feeling of a neutral, peaceful awakening. See yourself lying there for a few moments, just breathing, feeling the comfort of your bed, hearing the first sounds of the day without any sense of rush or alarm. There is no checklist of worries immediately populating your mind. There is just space, quiet, open, peaceful space. This is the seed we are planting, the possibility of a pause. A sacred pause between sleep and the demands of the day, a pause that is filled not with anxiety, but with simple, calm awareness. Imagine yourself in this state, perhaps becoming aware of a feeling of gratitude for the rest you've just had, a quiet sense of appreciation for the warmth of your bed, for the simple fact of a new day, not a forced gratitude, but a gentle, natural welling up. Now, let this entire scene, this gentle visualization, begin to sink down from your conscious mind into the deeper levels of your being. Imagine it as a luminous, golden seed of light. And watch as this seed of a peaceful morning gently floats down, down, down into the rich, fertile soil of your subconscious mind. See it settling there in the quiet darkness, ready to be nurtured by your sleep. You don't have to do anything else with it. Your work is done. You have planted the suggestion. You have offered your mind a new, alternative pathway. You have shown it a different possibility. And now you can release it. Trust that the deeper, wiser parts of you have received the message. Trust that throughout the night, your mind will be gently working with this new information, subtly reorganizing itself around this possibility of peace. It's like giving a computer a new, updated program to run overnight. The old program was wake up and brace. The new program is wake up and be. This is a profound act of self-love. You are taking your future well-being into your own hands, not with force, but with the gentle, creative power of your imagination. You are becoming the conscious author of your own experience. And you are doing it from a place of deep rest and trust. So let go of the image now. Let it go completely. Let it dissolve into the darkness behind your eyes. The seed is planted. Now, the farmer rests. The farmer trusts the process of nature. Your only job now is to surrender to the sleep that is calling to you, knowing that you have given yourself a beautiful gift. A gift that will be waiting for you in the gentle light of the morning. You are rewriting tomorrow's first page, and the first word on that page is peace. Let that peaceful feeling be the last thing you know as you drift away. As the seed of a peaceful morning settles deep within you, let's spend these final waking moments weaving that feeling of safety into the very fabric of your sleep. Your journey tonight is not just about having a peaceful transition into rest. It's about transforming the quality of the rest itself. We want to turn your sleep from a mere absence of consciousness into a deeply active and restorative healing process. And that begins by saturating this present moment with an overwhelming sense of security. I want you to imagine that the blankets and covers over you are more than just fabric. Imagine they are infused with a tangible quality of pure safety and peace. With every breath you take, imagine you are drawing this essence of safety from the blankets deep into your body. Feel a comforting warmth, a gentle weight that is profoundly reassuring. This is not just a blanket. It is a shield of tranquility. It is a cocoon of absolute well-being. Nothing can harm you here. No worries can penetrate this gentle barrier. You are completely, utterly, and unconditionally safe. Let this feeling of security grow and expand. Imagine it radiating from the blankets and filling the entire space around you. The air in your room is now filled with this peaceful, safe energy. The darkness is not empty. It is a soft, velvety presence that is here to hold you and protect you. The silence is not an absence of sound, but a rich, healing balm that is soothing your nervous system. You are floating in an ocean of safety. Every part of you is being held by this gentle, loving energy. You don't have to hold yourself together anymore. You can completely let go, knowing that you will be held. You can surrender your weight, your worries, your very sense of self to this profound sense of security. Allow yourself to be small, to be cared for, to be protected. There is nothing you need to do to earn this safety. It is your birthright. You are simply allowing yourself to receive it now. Now, let's take this feeling to the deepest possible level. Let's visualize this safety being absorbed by every single cell in your body. This is the process of cellular integration. Imagine this warm, golden light of safety seeping into you through your skin, through your breath. And as this light enters your body, it begins to travel everywhere. See it flowing through your bloodstream, carried to every organ, every tissue. Watch as this golden light penetrates the very walls of each and every one of your trillions of cells. And as a cell is filled with this light, imagine it letting go of any old stored memory of fear or threat. The old pattern of anxiety, which was like a tense, contracted vibration within the cell, is now being replaced by this new vibration of calm, open, peaceful energy. The cell's memory is being rewritten. Imagine this process happening throughout your entire body. Your muscles, which have learned to hold tension, are now being filled with this light, and they are remembering their natural state of softness and release. Your digestive system, which has been tied in knots of worry, is being bathed in this light, and it is remembering how to function with ease and flow. Your heart, which has learned to race with alarm, is being saturated with this peaceful energy, and it is remembering its steady, calm, powerful rhythm. Your brain, where the neural pathways of fear have been so deeply carved, is now being flooded with this golden light of safety. Imagine the light itself, creating new pathways, new connections, new possibilities. The old highways of fear are gently dissolving, and in their place, broad, smooth avenues of peace are being established. This is not just wishful thinking. Your mind and body are deeply interconnected. By holding this gentle, focused intention as you fall asleep, you are directing your body's innate healing intelligence to do its most profound work during the night. You are giving your cells a new blueprint, a new set of instructions. The old instruction was be on guard. The new instruction is, it is safe to heal. It is safe to rest. It is safe to be whole. To seal this process, let's use a final set of simple, powerful affirmations. Let them be the last conscious thoughts that echo in your mind as you cross the threshold into sleep. Silently, gently, repeat them to yourself. I am safe in this bed. Feel the truth of it in your body, the physical reality of your mattress, your pillow, your blankets. This place, right here, is a sanctuary. I am safe in this moment. Feel the truth of that. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now, in this breath, all is well. There is no threat. There is only peace. I am safe in my sleep. This is an act of trust. Trusting that the safety you are cultivating now will travel with you into your dreams, into the deepest cycles of your rest, protecting you, healing you, and restoring you from the inside out. I am safe in this bed. I am safe in this moment. I am safe in my sleep. Let these words be your lullaby. Let the feeling of them become your reality. You are weaving safety into the very essence of your being, creating a foundation of calm that will hold you not just through the night, but will carry you all the way to that new, gentle dawn you have imagined. Rest now, wrapped in this impenetrable blanket of peace. Your healing is happening. All you have to do is allow it. As this profound sense of safety permeates every cell of your being, we arrive at the final gateway to sleep. And here, at this threshold, the most important instruction is to let go of all instructions. We have done the work. We have cultivated awareness, offered compassion, created safety, and planted the seeds of a new beginning. Now, the time for conscious effort is over. It is time to surrender. It is time to trust. There is a great temptation, especially when we want something badly, like a peaceful night's sleep, to try to make it happen. We try to relax. We try to sleep. We try to fix our anxiety. But trying is a form of tension. It is a subtle form of striving, and striving is the opposite of rest. True sleep, deep healing, cannot be achieved through effort. It can only be received through surrender. It is an act of letting go, of trusting that your body, in its infinite and ancient wisdom, knows exactly what to do. Your body knows how to heal. It has been healing you your entire life, from scraped knees to broken bones to weary hearts. It is the most miraculous, self-regulating, self-healing organism we know of, and its most powerful tool for healing is sleep. All it asks of you now is that you get out of the way. So, let go of the need to control this process. Release the mental grip you have on the outcome. It doesn't matter if you fall asleep in 5 minutes or 15. It doesn't matter if your mind is perfectly silent or if a few stray thoughts drift by. None of that is your concern anymore. Your only job is to trust the process. Trust your body's innate wisdom. Trust that the seeds of calm we have planted tonight will grow naturally in the quiet darkness of your sleep, without any further effort from you. Imagine a gardener who has carefully prepared the soil, planted a seed, and watered it. The gardener does not then stand over the soil all night, commanding the seed to grow. The gardener goes to rest, trusting in the laws of nature, knowing that the seed has everything it needs: the sun, the soil, the water, and the life force within it will do the work. You are the gardener who has done your work. Now, you must rest and trust in the nature of your own being. To aid in this final surrender, let's do one last, gentle scan of the body. Not to fix anything, but simply to notice and release any last, lingering remnants of tension. Let your awareness drift down to your feet. Are they holding on in any way? If so, just invite them to let go. Imagine them becoming completely limp, heavy, and soft. Let this feeling of release travel up into your ankles and calves. Surrender their weight completely to the bed. Move up to your knees and thighs, releasing these large, powerful muscles. They have done enough for today. They can be at rest. Bring your awareness to your hips, your pelvis, and your lower back. This is an area where we hold so much deep tension. Just breathe into this area, and on the exhale, give it permission to release, to soften, to spread out against the mattress. Let your belly be completely soft and relaxed. No need to hold it in. Just let it be. Feel your chest open and your shoulders melt even further down into the surface beneath you. Let your arms be heavy as lead, your hands completely limp and still. Release your neck, allowing your head to feel profoundly heavy on the pillow. And finally, soften your entire face, your jaw, your cheeks, your temples, your brow. Let a wave of complete and total release wash over you, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Your body is now profoundly relaxed, heavy, and soft. It is ready. And as you rest in this state, hold this final analogy in your mind. The analogy of the seed. Everything we have done tonight, the awareness, the compassion, the visualizations, the breathing, has been like planting seeds of peace in the fertile garden of your subconscious. You don't see the results immediately. A seed does not sprout the moment it is planted. It needs the quiet, the darkness, the undisturbed solitude of the earth to begin its transformation. Your sleep is that sacred earth. It is the magical, mysterious place where the work you have done tonight will take root. It is where the new neural pathways will begin to form, where the cellular memories will be integrated, where the new program of waking in peace will be installed. So trust in the darkness. Trust in the silence. Trust in the quiet, unseen miracle of growth that is about to take place within you as you sleep. You have done all you can do, and it is more than enough. Now, you can let go completely. Surrender to the process. Allow the gentle, powerful intelligence of your body and mind to take over. It knows how to heal. It knows how to rest. It knows how to grow. All it needs is your trust and your permission to begin, and you have given it both. Rest now. Your work is done. The healing is underway. And so, you begin the gentle descent. There is nothing left to hold on to now, nothing left to figure out. All conscious effort dissolves. All that remains is the simple, sweet invitation of sleep itself. Imagine yourself standing at the top of a soft, winding staircase. Each step is carpeted in velvet, and the air around you is warm and still. This is the staircase that leads down into the deep valley of your own restorative rest. And you can take your time. There is no rush at all. You take the first step down, and as your foot touches the velvet surface, you feel another layer of thought just drifting away, floating off like a milkweed seed on a gentle breeze. You take another step down, deeper into the warmth, deeper into the quiet, and your body feels even heavier, a pleasant, comforting weight that is pulling you gently down into peace. Another step, and another. With each downward step, the world of the day becomes more and more distant. Its sounds, its demands, its worries, they are all fading into a soft, indistinct murmur, far, far above you. You are descending into your own private sanctuary, a place of pure stillness and peace, step by step, breathing in, breathing out. You are moving effortlessly toward the center of your own quiet being. Or perhaps you prefer the image of a boat, a small, sturdy boat, just for you, resting on the calm, glassy surface of a perfectly still lake at twilight. You are lying comfortably in this boat, wrapped in warm blankets. And now, you can untie the rope that moors you to the shore of wakefulness. You can give the rope a gentle toss and feel the boat begin to drift. Slowly at first, then a little more steadily, carried by a current that is imperceptible, yet completely reliable. A current that knows the way. It is the current of sleep. And all you have to do is lie back and allow it to carry you. The shoreline, with all its details and concerns, gets smaller and smaller. The boat drifts out toward the center of the lake, where the water is deepest and the silence is most profound. You are drifting, floating, carried safely on this gentle, dark water. There are no waves. There is no wind. There is only this slow, graceful, and inevitable movement into the heart of the night. You have full permission to let go now. Permission to let go of this voice. Permission to let go of this guidance. permission to let go of your own awareness of yourself lying in this bed. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to hear, nothing left to understand, only to allow. Allow the gentle waves of drowsiness to wash over you. Feel them, one after another, each one a little stronger, a little more insistent, pulling you under into the warm, safe ocean of sleep. It is a welcome surrender, a sweet release. It is your body's deepest craving finally being answered. Let the boundaries of your body begin to soften and dissolve. Feel where your skin meets the air, where it meets the sheets, and imagine those lines becoming blurry, indistinct. You are merging with the softness, with the darkness, with the quiet. You are becoming one with the peace that surrounds you. Your thoughts are becoming fewer and farther between now. They are like distant stars in a vast, dark sky. You don't need to pay attention to them. They are just faint flickers of light, remnants of a world you are leaving behind for a few precious healing hours. Your breathing is slow and deep and automatic. Your heart is beating with a slow, steady, powerful rhythm. Your entire system is in a state of perfect harmony, preparing for the profound restoration that is to come. There is nothing to resist. There is only this gentle, powerful, and irresistible pull downward, down into comfort, down into stillness, down into the deep, dark, healing waters of sleep. Let it happen. Let it take you. There is no need to watch it happen anymore. Just let go of the watcher. Let go of everything. The time for doing is over. The time for being is over. Now is the time for nothing at all. Just the sweet, empty, peaceful void of deep rest. Sleep is coming to you now, a gentle friend, arriving to take you by the hand and lead you into a land of perfect peace. It is natural and easy, and it is exactly what you need. Let it come. Let it enfold you in its soft embrace. There's only this gentle drift, this slow descent, this final, peaceful letting go into the deep and the dark and the quiet. Sleep now. Just sleep. Sleep is coming now, natural and easy. Let it take you. As you drift on these final currents of consciousness, a few last thoughts can settle like soft snow on the quiet landscape of your mind. Tonight, we have walked a path together, a path that leads from the fear of tomorrow back to the safety of this present moment. We began by acknowledging the weight of a morning that hadn't yet arrived, a familiar dread that so often casts its shadow backwards into our precious nights. And instead of fighting it, we turned towards it with a gentle curiosity. We saw it not as a personal flaw, but as a learned pattern, a protective instinct from a loyal guard that was simply trying its best to keep us safe, working from an old and outdated map. We learned to listen to that guard, to thank it for its service, and to gently, lovingly relieve it of its post. This is the beginning of peace, not the absence of our fears, but a compassionate relationship with them. We discovered that we are not the storm of our anxiety, but the vast, unchanging sky in which the storm passes. This is the heart of freedom, remembering the spacious awareness that holds all of our experiences, yet is never defined by them. You are not your anxiety. You are the loving presence that is aware of anxiety. And from that spacious place, we began to teach the body a new language, the language of safety, spoken through the felt sense of calm. We found an anchor in the breath, a constant, reliable harbor in the ever-changing sea of life. We remembered that the capacity for peace is not something we must build from scratch, but a deep cellular memory we can reawaken. The calm you feel is not a stranger. It is you, remembering yourself. And with that remembered peace, we planted a seed, a gentle intention for a new kind of morning, entrusting it to the fertile darkness of sleep. What is healing? Really, but a slow and patient remembering of our own wholeness. It is not a battle to be won, but a homecoming. It is the gradual unclenching of a fist we didn't even realize we were making. It is the process of learning to trust ourselves again, to trust our bodies, to trust that we have within us an unshakable core of peace that no storm can ever truly touch. And what if a new day could be met not with a shield, but with an open hand? What if the first light of dawn was not a threat, but a simple invitation to be present for the unfolding of another day, whatever it may hold? The journey is not about guaranteeing that you will never feel anxiety again. The weather of life will always change. The journey is about cultivating a deep and abiding trust in the sky of your own being. It is about knowing, deep in your bones, that you have a safe harbor within you, an anchor you can always drop, a home you can always return to, one breath at a time. Your sleep tonight will be a deep, healing, and restorative journey. It will carry this calm, this new understanding, all the way to the morning light. The seeds we have planted will be nurtured in this quiet darkness. Trust in the process. Trust in your own resilience. Trust in the profound and simple miracle of rest. Sleep is here now. Let it enfold you. Let it heal you. And let it carry this peace all the way to a gentle and quiet dawn.